Take a look at my girlfriend. She's the only one I got. Hello, Dan. What's up, sweetheart? I'm here to talk. Whatever you want to talk about, love. Love, whatever you want to talk about. Uh, there we go. Now I can see better. Thank goodness. Try not to shut down the front of my dress as much, but jeez Louise. Pack these bad boys in. This dress feels weird. It fits weird. It's like not right weird. I'm all ears, beautiful. I don't know if I want to do something with this. Get it off my back a little. I don't know. Get it out of my. Get it out. Get it off me a little bit because it is kind of hot. Look at that straw hair. Straw. There we go. Just do it like that. There we go. All right. It's not as bad as it was. It's still kind of bad, but whatever. Hello, Lisa's fans. How are you? Welcome to the live, the live, the live, the live. Oh, man, my eyebrows are so janky today. I didn't even do anything good with them. So it is what it is. Hello, Metals. How are you? Hope you're having a beautiful Friday. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I would do a green screen behind me, but they're always weird and choppy and they just look weird and it always looks like you're trying to hide something. Metal, do you now have my permission to ban anybody that calls me a Nazi for not wearing a hijab or tries to tell me to read the Quran, doing that kind of weird stuff? Oh no, I'm sorry. I feel like she's cycling off again. Like I said, I think her new meds, I don't know. When you become a big creator like that, when you want to make money off of YouTube, it comes with a lot of stress. And she was already under a lot of stress, anyways. And the trolls, the trolls are the biggest thing. And you've just got to learn to either mess with them or just ignore them. And because that'll break a person down. And I feel bad that she does get trolled a lot like that. But you also can't put every little bit of your life out there because then it gives people a reason to pick. Yes. Mm. Well, I appreciate you coming over here and stuff like that. I seen now, did she stop doing cam girl work on her own or did people mess it up for her? Because I seen she was like really upset the other day and she really needed donations. So I don't know if like Tom and Zane, same person, just bullied her out of her job, which is kind of crappy because she needs to make money. Yes, I'm coming around. Hello, YLDRM. Hello, Pia. How was your date last night? How was the date? Hope it went well. Yeah, I agree. Hello, Nicholas. Welcome back to the live. How are you today? Oh, I'm glad it went fantastic, P. I'm so happy. Oh, you kissed? Aw. Oh, Nicholas, thank you. Yes, I agree. Well, don't you remember in the beginning there, she was getting a job. She just had to pay. She got a job at H&R Block, but she just had to pay to take the courses, but she couldn't be bothered to take the courses because old Jill is very smart. Like her old videos and stuff, man, she put out content and she just fell into this straight live streaming cycle and it's not good. It's not good, but yeah. I love you too, Nicholas. Like, what kind of private test, hon? Are you in Discord now? Is that what you mean? If you're in Discord, and you're in the friends group, I'll find you and I'll message you after the live, but I can't do it right now because it'll probably boot me off the live, mess me up. So, but I definitely will, hon. Oh, tell him, yeah. Crackpot, Sala, crackpot. Wait, we gotta check. How is my crack doing? Am I making good crack? Hold on. We gotta see how my crack's coming along. I'm cooking it right now. Yep, it's cracking. We're gonna have more crack soon. So tune in there. I'm so happy for you, Pia. I really am. That's great news. I don't know. They said crackpot, so I was like, oh, let's go check and see how my crack's doing that I'm cooking. Or do you cook crack? I don't know how to even make crack, but you know. Is that not English? What are they speaking? English. We speak English here. YouTube needs to like with AI and stuff. You think they would automatically be like, okay, here's the option for the live. I speak English. I can click English, and then they translate everything, but they don't. Da, da, da. Yes, Jen, I absolutely will. Are you in the Discord now, Jen? You don't know where? Is there any beaches or anything around? Beach dates are always nice when you go, like when it's starting to get dusk and if it's not cloudy, you can see all the pretty stars and stuff like that. I love the beach. Just be careful. Beach, little coffee shops are always nice, little farmers markets. I don't know if there's anything going on in a town with where you where they have like a farmers market, like they sell handcrafted stuff or a beautiful park just to walk around and maybe have a little picnic lunch or something. Hi Beyond, what's up, love? Nice to see you. Hello, Cafe, or I'll just call you Con. Hello, Con. Oh, yes, bowling is fun. I love bowling. No metal because I'm in New York, remember? No turtles. I miss my turtles. It sucks. I gotta ask. Oh, look at that eyebrow. The eyebrow is messed up right there. Hey, unstick, you little fucker. Dr. Kevorkian eyebrow right there. Hey, yo. There we go. Whatever. Um, of course I love you. I love everybody. Yes, I'm in New York visiting family and doing the whole thing, getting the girls because they spend their time with their Mimi in the summer. So, yep. And then in a couple of weeks, I'll do a trip to Florida to visit family in Florida. And then I'll be back in Texas. It's beautiful here right now. It's like 80 something, but the breeze is actually cool. But it's actually sunny outside. So it's a nice day. Yes, upstate New York. How about the number 11? You can have number 11. Does that sound good? Number 11. We will call you 11. Yeah, it is. It seriously is. It's very full. Yeah. But the good thing is I've been eating a lot of cucumber sandwiches, fresh garden. Cucumbers fresh from a garden. Oh, so delicious. Windsor, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're having a lovely day. I enjoyed the live last night. You guys check out Windsor. He's pretty cool. His lives are fun. He's funny. He's in a little bit of a battle right now, and it's kind of fun to see the battle, but yeah. But he's a good person. Good. I'm glad to hear. Yeah, I've never even had Chipotle before in my life, ever. But I did have Chinese food, which is a lot better than out like the Texas area. I had that last night. That was good. I had some egg foo young. I love egg foo young and an egg roll. That was super good. Um, but I wish I was more towards like home, like New England, where Amato's is, because they make the best Italians. They're so good. Um, I said So we'll do 10 and 1. So 11. That's the number. We're going to give you 11. Beyond your league, are you in New York? No, you can't. I love it. I love the gravy. It's so good. And it's so weird because I don't eat onions, stuff like that. But for some reason, in egg foo young, I can eat whatever they put in it. I'm just like, whatever. So good. Oh, yeah, that sounds wicked fun. Bowling and swimming. Yes. Yes, Windsor. I hadn't gone live in, gosh, probably 8 months myself. And then I started going live to help my friend, James there, whose old lady hacked into his account, but then he was able to get it back, his ex. And then she rehacked it in and like stole it and he couldn't get back into it this time. So I started going live to have him split screen so we could get him up to his 50 subscribers to be able to go live again. And it worked. It helped. It didn't take too long, like maybe a week, and he was able to go live again. All right, PO, see you later. Okay, Jen, I'll check that out after, hon. Like I said, I just can't mess up the live because then I'll be frozen in an ugly position. Like, what's everybody's plans this weekend? Anybody gonna go camping and then get scared and leave? Oh, goodness. Hi, I'll probably come back on later tonight. I'll come back on and you can fill me in on it. But Pia, if you have Discord, you can always add me Medusa 207, Medusa period 207, and you can talk about it on there. We have a great friends group that I can add you to. It's pretty cool. But no, this live, I've only been on live for like 18 minutes. When's their time? I know, right? It's like trying to generate new content, but then you get scared, like, oh no, time to go home. Ford versus Ferrari. Is that with Christian Bale in it? I think I seen that movie and it was good. If it's the one I'm thinking about, I love Christian Bale. I think it is. See ya. Okay, we're back. Sorry. Yeah. Christian Bale, he's awesome. I really like him. Yeah, I did. Windsor, thank you for stopping by. If you're live tonight, I'll stop by and see it, see what's going on. You know me, the internet whore. What the fuck? Oh, goodness. He's one of my favorite too. I think he played a great Batman. He's one of my favorite Batman besides what's that one guy from way back in the day, way back in the day. Who is he? Oh God, what was his name? Not Billy Crystal. I can't remember. Who played the original Batman? That founder McDonald's dude. Not sure. Who was this guy? I can't remember his name, but he played a good Batman. And I loved um Tom Hardy. He played an amazing Bane. Oh my goodness. It was like you loved Batman, but you also loved Bane too. It was like just awesome. Yep. Ugh. Ow, my smoke in my eye. Smoke in my eye. Smoke in my eye. Now it's gonna water. Oh well. Yeah, see, I didn't really watch the one with Robert Patterson because I have a hard time with the Twilight characters. I feel like a lot of them, the way they acted in that movie, I did like him in that Lighthouse movie he played that was like black and white. But like Kristen Stewart and stuff, like I feel like a lot of them kept that the way they acted in those movies as like they don't really switch it up. So but I can't really say anything because I haven't watched the one with Robert Patterson, but I'll have to check it out. Yeah. I was kind of a little bummed, like not gonna lie, like Tatum or whatever his name is, that they cast him as Gambit in the Marvel in um the last Marvel movie. I'm like, he's more of a dancer kind of actor, like those girly movies. So I thought they could have really cast somebody out better with a real Cajun New Orleans accent. Cinematic treat, yeah. But is that guy's the name Billy Crystal? Is that who it was that played the like one of the original Batmans? I'm trying to figure it out. Billy Crystal. I'm not sure. If Hodge was in here, he'd know for sure. How do you guys ever watch like Netflix shows? Like have you guys ever seen The Witcher? I love The Witcher. Henry Cavill there or Cavalli or whatever his name is. Just his whole look, the mutant look looks great. I don't find him attractive, like without looking like his character, but I do find The Witcher attractive. Yeah, I can't Google right now because, oh, I got to set up a second phone to use for that. That's right. Since I'm here, they got extra phones. I was just use one of my mom's, so I have a second iPhone for looking up in Google and stuff. Yeah, he's okay. He's going through a lot, obviously, and really bad breakup and like like most of us, he has some mental health stuff. So yeah, he's doing really good, but he gets paranoid sometimes if he doesn't hear from us often and says off the wall stuff, but then He'll snap back to reality once you talk to him. Oh, I didn't even see that one. I like him in The Witcher though. I think he plays a good actor in The Witcher. Yeah, and like she really did him dirty. Like he ended up losing, like he worked for Pepsi, like Pepsi company. Great job, great pay. He ended up losing his job over it, and he almost lost his home. Like she just I don't get why women are vindictive like that. Like if someone breaks up with me, you break up with me. Yes, I'm hurt. And if I'm still in love, like I might try to get back with you, but I'm not gonna try to hurt you. I'm not gonna, do nefarious stuff and just like childish stuff. I don't know why these women think it's okay to do all these behaviors. I feel, man. Hello, Rosemary. Welcome to the live. I didn't, but he's retired. Has he decided to go into Scientology and never come back out again? Retired? Right, beyond your league, yeah, because you never know. And man, I watch videos of girls like destroying people's cars and their houses and homes and like just being so entitled and thinking that's okay behavior. It's like, oh man. And everybody wonders why guys like spend all the money, even though you can get it for free, but why they get parasocial attachments to like people on OnlyFans because they're getting their needs met, but they're not getting the drama that goes with it. Yes, they are dangerous. Very dangerous. Absolutely 100% agree. And I honestly feel more bad for men these days because it seems like the domestic abuse issue these days is more towards men than it is women. Like back in maybe the 50s, it was more women geared that got abused physically. But now I see a lot of men getting abused and taking a lot of stuff. And like, it's not okay. It's really not. Like, it- it- it's okay to stand up for yourself as a woman and speak your mind, but it's not okay for you to put your hands on someone and then call the cops and be like, "Oh, well, he pushed me," probably to get away from you. But usually the guy's the one who's all clawed up and torn up, and then the police take the guy. That's why I like states like Maine, New York, where if you make a police report and um, or the police come and it's a domestic violence situation, even if there's no marks, if you said you did this and you said you did this, you're both going. And I think more states should be like that because of, you know, women lying. No, I didn't even know there was a movie called that. Metal, I'll have to look into that because that sounds good. That's a good, yeah, that's a good way of putting that, beyond. Yeah. But I'm just like sick of seeing like girls like hanging outside of like even their like even teenage girls hanging outside of their boyfriend's house after their mothers have said he doesn't want to talk to you, you need to leave, and them going ape shit on the mothers and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, this feminist bullshit is out of control, way out of control. Cheers, Viking. How are you today, gorgeous? Hello, Grandpa. How are you? Huggies to you too. I will medal. Actually, I'm going to take a screenshot right now so I can remember it later. There's the button. There we go. Yeah, I like to see it. I had hair in my eye, hair in my eye, and then I go back down. Oh, so when I lived here in upstate New York and I used to work for the city of Albany, um, woke people on a scale of 1 to 10 that I would meet daily working in the parks, 1,000. The kind that believe like all fake media and like they don't even fact check anything. They just listen to it and believe it and then they spread it. Yeah, I I don't like that. Fact check yourself. Always fact check things. Hello, Shane. Thank you for the sunflower. Hope you're having a beautiful Friday. It's Friday. Friday fun day. It's a gorgeous day out today. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, so in upstate New York, yeah, there's more straight people. I think that's more of a city thing, like, but there's a lot of liberals still, even in upstate New York. Like, I mean, when I first left my husband about 6 or 7 years ago, and I came to New York from Maine, and I went and did a walkthrough of the school for my daughters and elementary. This was an elementary school, and they're doing the tour through, and they're like, oh, and this is our genderless bathroom, and it said genderless, and I said, oh, you guys teach sex education in elementary? Oh, no, no, no. I'm like, so why is there a genderless bathroom in an elementary school? You shouldn't be focusing on children's sexuality at that age. Their parents want to do that, that's fine. And then I find like my youngest daughter had like a quiz from one of her teachers, and the quiz was like, do you believe in abortions, and do you believe that um gay couples should be able to adopt or stuff like that. And she come home and told me about it, and I was like, what? And she was like, yeah. And then after that, based on how you answered, they gave you what party you would fall under. Like, you would be a Biden supporter if you answered these. Like, I called the principal so fast, and I was like, um what the hell how is this even related to anything to do with school? I was like, first of all, you guys don't teach sex education even in junior high. So why are you having my child comment on things that's non-school related? And then you're going to tell her she's in a certain group? Like, so actually, the teacher actually got reprimanded for it. Didn't get fired or anything, but said you cannot do a thing like that. You can't do something like that. Absolutely meddled. Yes, beyond yearly, like beyond like no lie, New York is so liberal. Like, you would find litter boxes probably in the kindergarten classes if the kid was like, I want to be a cat, so I'm gonna dress like a cat with cat ears and teach me how to use a litter box. You would find that here. And that's my one grief about the whole liberal and woke movement. It's like unreal. It is. It is. It is very. I mean, you can't pledge allegiance to the flag anymore in school. That's ridiculous. People get charged for hate crimes. Like there was like three or four teenagers that stood on a walkway that was LGBTQ, like colored, like a crosswalk, and they ripped up an LGBTQ flag. They got charged with felony hate crimes for that. Meanwhile, all the rioting was going on in like California and stuff where they were burning American flags. The immigrants were, but nobody got charged with for hate crimes for that, for burning and ruining our own flags. Like it makes no sense. Right, Viking? That's so crazy. It's like put a salt lick in there too, like because somebody might decide to be a horse. Like, hey, I'm a horse. Where's my salt lick? Then the child ends up dying because they took in too much salt. Absolutely. Like a lot of like just because I don't go to church and stuff like that, the one thing I can say is the Bible taught a lot of people morals, what's right, what's wrong, whether obviously it was written by man, but it not following that has led to so much hate in this world that it's not even funny, and desensitization, like, and dehuman, like, what is it, desensitization and dehumanization or whatever. Like before, when something tragic would happen on the news, we wouldn't see gory stuff. We would see maybe a body bag, on a stretcher or anything. Now they show everything. Like, so people think all this stuff is okay, and it's not. There's no respect for families anymore. Hello, Kat. You are beautiful, my love. Everyone say hello to Kat. But yeah, like it's just desensitized like so much different stuff. It's insane. Like have respect. That's somebody's family member. Like, but no. And I get it, if you're in a public place, you have a right to film and stuff like that, but there should still be regulations on what you're filming because sometimes these families aren't even notified yet before all this is out there and they don't get a chance for anything. Yes. Meadows, honestly, I'm hoping more and more every day because I just, there's so much hate in this world. And it's like, if there was such thing, okay, so if I believed in heaven and hell, I would truly believe this is hell. Like I wouldn't believe that hell is underground below us. It's a fiery pit. This would be hell cuz it's like a free for all. And like it's insane. And it's getting worse and worse and worse. And then COVID hit and like that affected my children in the sense that they came a little more introverted. They were more afraid to go outside and then after COVID, everybody got to come out, and all it's been since is rioting and looting and shootings, and it's insane. I think I do have faith. I just don't know where to place my faith. Is all. I do have faith that there's something. There's got to be something better than this. Like you know. definitely. Cat, yeah, definitely cat. It's insane. And like I don't like how people are putting their hands on police officers and getting away with it. Like it used to be okay, that's a charge. Now it's kind of like, we'll get those charges dropped. No, that should be a felony charge. That job should never be dropped to that should never be dropped to a misdemeanor or whatever, because you're going to start making our country weak. Because next thing you know, when we call in our National Guard and our armed forces to help police back up, they're starting to put their hands on them. Other countries are going to see that as, oh, look, they don't even respect them. So we shouldn't be afraid of them because, look, they're not going to do nothing. It's just this world has gone nuts. I swear. It's disgusting. It is metal. It's so disgusting. Yeah. But, and also it's hard for me too because, like, I smoke cigarettes. I swear I've made mistakes in my life. And I don't want to abuse anything in the sense that if I did believe in Jesus or God and that eternal life, I don't want to be able to be like, oh, I messed up. But as long as I do the repenting or whatever, it's okay. But then keep doing it. Like, if I do it, my ADD has to make me 110% commit. And Jesus, I'd have to become a nun, honestly. I would have to become a nun. I would. I when if I go in, I go all in, like 110% all in, like everything. Ugh. So that's why I'm on the fence, like about all that. Look at you guys are killing it. 10 people. We got 11 likes. Thank you so much. Yeah, I agree about the karma thing. Absolutely. Viking woman, me too. That's why I'm saying, like, I would have to be like sewed up, stitched up, like take the sexual part of my brain out. Yeah, it really is a beautiful day out today. I'd like to go for a little walk, but the only thing is when I walk, I can't see. I need like a little, like a thing that's set on top of my phone so that the glare doesn't stop me from seeing chat. Mm. Which tattoo? Um, this is pretty much all like aquatic, like has to do like because I love the ocean. I think it's gorgeous, but it's also the most scariest thing. Like I'm more afraid of the ocean than I am of space. But yeah, but I love the ocean. I think it's the most beautifulest thing. There's so many majestic creatures and just unique things, and but I also know I don't belong in it. I do like to swim in it and do all that stuff, but I don't believe like I hate when people I say this all the time. I hate when it says shark infested waters. Why doesn't it say orca infested waters? Why doesn't it say jellyfish infested waters? Like that's their home. It should say human infested waters, or swim at your own risk. This is not your home. And you are down here on the food chain. Like, but my biggest fear is death, the unknown of it. That's my biggest fear. I like I like to know things. I like to know what's going to happen and like so I don't know if it's what it's like, if it's painful, if it's peaceful. Well, it depends on how you die, I guess, but like that's my biggest fear, not knowing like you're going to if you come back like as something else or I'd be cool if I knew that. Like if somebody could say, "Hey," like the movie Flatliners. That movie always intrigued me, but obviously it was a fictional movie. But yeah, yeah. Um, I wouldn't want to drown. That's not a way I would want to go out. I wouldn't want to be burned alive, which will probably happen because the way this world's going, pretty soon I'm going to be a witch. People are going to be like, "Yeah, hey, Wisen, did you get some sleep, love?" I was in clown's chat. We were all chatting up this morning. It was funny. I'm like, everybody got their shit frozen yet? What's your biggest fear beyond your league? I guess anything of mine would, I guess so. It's not just death. I guess my fear is the unknown. I need like an itinerary of what's going to happen with anything, like anything that's serious, like surgeries and stuff like that. Oh, that makes sense beyond. Viking, yes, fire. That, yeah, the house fire. That definitely another house fire that would freak me out. I'm definitely afraid of fire. Yep. And it still messes with me. It's been almost 2 years, but like when you're far away from it, it kind of does smell a little bit like campfire. And like the after smell of it smells like almost like campfire overnight. But when you're in it, like that big thick smoke, it's different. It's not like it's like all the blackness from the chemicals and the wires and stuff like that. So that's like ruined. Like I get afraid to smell campfires now and like it's a trigger for me, but I'm trying to get over that because I love a good bonfire. Yes, beyond, yes. I totally agree. Like I said, the ocean is a gorgeous place, but man, deep water. I wouldn't even go down in the submarine. Nope. Nope. I wouldn't. Unless I knew like it was 100%. Like if they could guarantee you're going to be totally safe, we're only going down like 150 feet. So if you have to, there's emergency shuttles or something that shoot you right back up to the top. I'd do that. But like As long as they said nothing's gonna explode on him, like anything like that, like I'd be okay with it. Butter, my house fire, and for a Viking woman, she fell in a fire when she was younger. Right? Exactly. You okay, Wizen? Oh, thank you, Butter. It's all right. I'm getting over it and learning to cope with it, but it definitely put a damper on things that I do love. Like, yeah. And what's crazy is like, I used to work for a company called Tech East and they did fire and water restoration. So, like, I used to smell that like after smell, and it never bothered me before. But because I experienced it, I was in that thick smog and I passed out in the hallway and woke up like with cold water, feeling cold water and being hooked up to stuff. And I automatically went to run back in the house. Like it was like weird. Like, so I was dragging like equipment behind me. It was really scary. Butter, thank you. They're starting to, Eric, how are you? You're here, but driving, please be safe unless you got a Tesla. Oh, Wiseman with who I think it was. So originally I'm from the state of Maine, um, on the coast, and then when I left my husband, I moved to upstate New York with my parents, and then a few years later, I started dating again, and I met my boyfriend, and we currently live in Texas, but I'm here in New York visiting family and getting my girls because they spent the summer with the Mimi. Oh, love interest. She sounds very beautiful, by the way. She has a gorgeous voice. Yeah, you my main bitch too, my soul sister. My soul sister. I'm craving like blueberries. I love blueberries, and like being a type 1 diabetic, blueberries are really good for you. They're like a super fruit. They're so good, but I like the sweet ones, not like the bland tasting ones. Oh, West Virginia, nice. That's actually Virginia or West Virginia is a good place. Like we were looking at for more jobs. They have some things going on there, so that might be a place that we head to next. Oh, it was. That's yeah. Blueberries are like amazing superfruit. Pineapple and papaya are best for diabetic person. Nice. Pineapple, man. Pineapple eats you though. Isn't that weird? As you're eating the pineapple's eating you. That's why you can't eat too much pineapple at one time. And I'm a type 1 diabetic, so it's not fun. I just seen a thing on the news too. They're doing like a study. Um, they found some kind of cells for like people with diabetic that have heart failure or heart issues. But I think it's more for type 2, but they can like basically put those stem cells in there and like help regenerate stuff. I don't know. being a type 1 diabetic is so weird because like my pancreas is totally dead, but yeah, it's still in my body. But any other organ that goes bad, they take out of your body. Makes no sense. Oh my goodness. That's my favorite cake Viking woman, but I know what you're talking about. He. He. Oh, there's not. No. I don't drink like vodka anymore. I do those beatboxes, like I said, because something about them, they don't have, they taste like Kool-Aid, but, and they mess you up, but they don't raise your blood sugar. If anything, it helps lower it. You got to make sure you eat and snack with them. Thank you, Butters. I hope you subscribe and turn on all notifications and come back. And maybe someday you'd want to come up and chit chat on the panel. Well, not the panel, but the thingy. My original horror experience. Damn, horror. When I was a child, we used to go, went trick or treating, and we used to always go to this house, and this house always went all out. And they had like a screen door, but like it was half screen, it was like in half like plexiglass or whatever. But you walked in the door, and they had a table, and you lifted the thing to get your Halloween candy. Well, I was probably about 8 years old, and I had like gotten a really nice wedding dress, like a big poofy one. I went as like a bride for Halloween, a girly thingy, and my mom like cut it all down to my size and everything. And I went and I lifted the thing, and it was a person in like a really realistic um, werewolf head. So it scared me so bad that I just fight or flight kicked in. Tried to leave. I smashed into the screen door, couldn't even get it open, went running down the driveway, slid, fell. My candy went everywhere. I was all scun up, and I did not want my candy back. I did not want anything to do with that house after that. And then, like, uh, the next year, my parents took me to that house again. And I was like, no, nope. I'm not going. So I'm not gonna go into that house. But yeah, that was like real crazy. Oh, I got a little stringy right here. Little extra string. Ow. Yeah. Eric, I'm sorry to hear, but I'm glad it's getting better. Yeah. It was fucking scary. Yeah. And I guess the people felt so bad, but literally I just flew into that door. I didn't even try to hit the latch or anything. I was just like boof. Like, and then I was like trying to get out of it, and somebody opened the door, one of the people in the house. But man, if they were recording that, if they would have put that like on America's Funniest Home Videos, like, because back in the day that shit was considered funny, I definitely would have won them like the 10 grand prize. Um, this patch, it measures my it keeps my glucose, so I always know what my blood sugar is. It's connected to my phone. They're good for 10 days, and then you switch them out. But yeah, so nope, the insulin, I can't lift my dress up, but my insulin is right. You see this little thingy right here? That's a pod. It's wireless, so it doesn't. It just it's like a patch that goes on your skin, and then it inserts the cannula, and that's where I get my insulin from. So when my sugar is high, my Dexcom, I just go and put what my glucose is, and then it tells me how much I need, and then I just hit send, and it sends the insulin into me. Yeah, but like I couldn't do um, the wire pump or whatever because obviously sex and stuff it get ripped out and stuff. God, I've even ripped. Sometimes I'll even get this snagged on something and rip them out, and they're expensive. So like when you lose one, you're like crap. But those only last for 3 days. But you can swim with them and stuff like that as well. Yeah. Yep. Hold on, I'll show you actually. I'll go get them. Hold on. I'll be right back, guys. My goodness. Okay. Sorry. Got a little bit sidetracked. I went potty too. So this is the Omnipod. And it comes with like the little needle. And in the back of this has like a little hole. So you grab your insulin. I'm not bringing my insulin outside because it's better if it stays cold. It lasts longer. But you fill it up to this, draw it back, fill it up in the needle, and then you insert it into the pod, and then it gets it all primed and ready. And then you stick that on you, and then the Dexcoms, it's like that. They I can open it, but I just can't unseal it because it'll be unsanitary. But it it looks like this. And what you do is you see how it's a seal, you twist this, and after you take your other one off, you put it there and then you push this button down and it inserts it into your skin, and that's good for 10 days. So that's, and these things are like 100 and something bucks a piece with a good RX coupon. It's insane. Yeah, so did I. And when I got diagnosed at first, I was told I was a type 2 diabetic and I weighed like 115 pounds. But I went into an urgent care because I had a cyst on my ovary rupture, and the nurse had me do a urine sample and she could smell the sugar. So I guess they tested it right then and there, and my sugar was over 300. So I was devastated. I got told I had diabetes, and I was like, it didn't make sense to me because I thought it was for obese people too. And they put me on metformin the highest they could. And no matter what, my sugars would always be 600, even if I didn't eat or drink anything all day long besides like water. And by the time I got to the endocrinologist, he said, um, you're not a type 2 diabetic. He's like, you're not overweight. He's like, your stomach is a little bloated. He goes, and I can tell that. He goes, because, you're skinnier. He's like, I have a feeling you have autoimmune diabetes type 1, and we can do a test for that. There's a blood test, and they did that. So, yeah, um, I ended up having the type 1 with a dead pancreas. And I also have Hashimoto's, which thyroid and diabetic issues go hand in hand. So, my thyroid, some people have Hashimoto's and they can be on like levothyroxine, which is like a hormone, and it will kind of help kick your thyroid back into working. But because I was misdiagnosed and not diagnosed with type 1 diabetes for so long, or diabetes at all, I have permanent Hashimoto's where I'll always have to take a hormone, the thyroid medication for it. But yeah, I never thought, because most people like me, I was uneducated about it. Usually, type 1 diabetics are children, and they end up finding out because the child gets so sick, they're in the hospital, or they find out from the doctor's office because they're sick and their pancreas dies. But no, you got to be careful because you can have autoimmune issues, and it can be triggered later in life. Yeah. Yep. Sometimes, like my machine, um, when I used to just do the finger sticks, it would read high, and I'd have to call my endocrinologist, and she would like look up my machine. She's like, "Yeah, your machine only goes to 600, so we're gonna get you a one that goes to 800." Like, and it was always like that. So if I was to take my insulin off right now and did a 24-hour fast and I showed you my graph, I would be way up in the 300s, like just drinking water because my pancreas is dead. Oh, nice. Yeah, I did. I take the levothyroxine 75 mccgs. So I think it's micrograms of that. But yeah. Oh, dad's in here? Oh, Dad, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm so sorry, Dad. I forgot. Dad, you have to click when you hit my subscribe button again and hit all notifications. Cause but even then YouTube will mess up and forget to tell you anyways, but just in case. Beyond your league, that is so true because people can go to the hospital that are drug addicts and other doctors and get pain medicine and like a prescription for like probably pain medicine like if you had to pay out of pocket is probably like $30, but yet something that I need to keep me alive, all my diabetic supplies would be at least almost $3,000 a month, like literally. Sorry, I was just reading some stuff that was coming down the top of my screen. So it's crazy that we have the best healthcare, the best, top of the line out of all countries, but we're the sickest country. Our people are the sickest. Our children are the sickest. Like, make it make sense. Okay, Dad, I'm gonna make sure that I send you. I gotta get on with it. I'm sorry. I'll make sure. Are you talking about crazy ass, narcissistic, farting, burping, screaming at the world, melty? God, how is that old fucker doing? Is he doing better? Is he switching his life around? Getting anger management? Somebody told me he's dating someone from his channel now. I can't remember who he's dating, but Mountain Woman or something like that. I don't know. I love you too, Dad. Thank you for forgiving me. Ah, wow. That's cool. Everything's like for free. And like even in Mexico, I see a lot of like tourists that go there and they go to they have insurance. They're from America, but in like Mexico, the doctors don't charge them. The only thing they have to pay for is when they go to the pharmacy, they just pay for the prescriptions. It's like, wow. But I don't understand what is up with big pharma treating someone like type 1 diabetic like a struggle to get the medication I need to survive, but yet you freaking go in the ER and be like, my toe hurts, and they're like, oh, here's a bunch of pain meds. You still bear on the block, yeah. She was in here, Jen. I Something's going on. I don't know where she posted a message, but she said it was private. But I think it was under one of my videos. She's going through something. No, that is not. That's my dad. No, a movable bear. What a joke that guy was. He like was like all trying to meet up with Jill and stuff like that. But then he's like, "Oh no, my dad's. I had to go take my dad to fix a tooth or something on a Sunday." That guy is weird. Is he still on that channel? He's the one at nighttime when I was on there and I would check like on sleep streams. He would type in NIGGER on her live streams, and then he would be like, "You have such beautiful Aryan Austrian eyes." Like he was straight risen. Or straight racist. Probably. Yeah, that's fucking weird. Yeah. He should be reported for that, honestly. Like, if you have screenshots of that, he should be reported for that. That is disgusting behavior. Anything talking about children in that kind of way. I don't even care. Say if you did had a daughter and she was 30 years old, that's just not okay. Not okay behavior. But Jill won't get rid of him because he donates to her. And that's where if she puts out the content like she used to, she won't have to beg for these donations and stuff like that because she's got the content and she has the mind to do the content. She's not a dumb person by any means. Her brain is just so fogged up from all the drugs she's on. Like, I'm a type 1 diabetic. I have fibromyalgia and Hashimoto's autoimmune disorder and neuropathy so bad that you look at my feet, they're all scarred up from fire ants. Now it goes like I've got even up to here. I don't feel them coming up that far. I don't get Oxy 20s. I don't get pain medication for that shit. Like, and when you look high, it's gone past, if you're high off of it, it's too much. You're on too high of a dose. It's just supposed to take the pain away. It's not supposed to have you high as fuck. And then driving like that is extremely dangerous because you're not supposed to drive like that. Like, I just wish she would make way better decisions, like, way better. Like, that's all. Yes, money before morals. Absolutely. Yep. It's true, metal. Like, it really is true. It absolutely is true. Just like there's a lot of victim playing there, and there was a lot of deceit, lying to us, to make us feel bad and donate and stuff. Like, and her and Richie just only caring about themselves and risking their daughters because they only care about themselves and then fighting about it online and not caring that they could lose their daughters. Like, that's why I just feel like the sister goes to church. She has told her sister, stay offline. This isn't good. This isn't healthy. Focus on getting your children back. And she couldn't even do that. She just got so obsessed and with the streaming. But I really feel like that way the girls could still see their mother health, like in a healthy way, like somebody monitoring. I really feel like the girls would be better off with the sister. I mean, she was mad because she got thrown out of the house, but you need a roof over your daughter's head, and then you treat your sister like crap, but then come out and say how she paid the mortgage. You know what I mean? Like, it just she was just trying to help those children. So I just think until all that's settled, I think the girls, till Richie and her get help, I really believe like it's best interest for the girls to be with the aunt. I'm not sending you a picture of me when I was little because that's weird. Lean, oh my gosh, we don't have time for this today. No, we don't have time for it. We just don't want to deal with it. Ha, Prince Holly, Bobby Duva. Welcome to 7-Eleven. Would you like a Slurpee? I don't know. Arabic. Speak it. You speak English, speak it. Mm, but yeah, definitely. Definitely. Like, and I did dodge a bullet with that one. And that's what I said. I was like, I can't have you around my children the way you act, the way you talk about your own children. I don't know if you remember that one drunken live where he was talking about, I hope you die to his own children, and me and what's his face, Tina there, couldn't get him to shut down the live, and I was like, that's insane. Dad, in the bathtub with my twin brother. Like that shit. Oh God. But yeah, like I thought I was dating some mountain woman or something like that. That's what I heard last time. I'm like, I don't really care. And anybody who has children should not be dating him. Not be dating him. He's happiest when he talks about knocking out his wife's front teeth. And he's the baddest and the smartest and everything like that. It's not okay. It's definitely nar- narcissism there, like the ego and stuff like that. Stop. I figured out how to get around when I get like a spam call. It freezes for a second because I reject it, but then if I hit the button at the top to X so that it doesn't like freeze me while they're leaving their friggin' 20-minute long voicemail. Hello, Claudio. Welcome to the live. I gotta bring these back in. I want to go check on my mom's kitty cat. She's so cute, Sadie. She's got Egyptian eyes. She's a cute little girl. She just got fixed last week. Can't remember how old she is. I'll have to ask my dad. Hold on. Can't remember. Dad, how old is Sadie? How many? She's older than 8 or 9 weeks. She had to be 4 months at least to get fixed. Yeah, so she's probably like still 4 months. Where is she? Sadie. She she does like this toy of Gambit I gave her though. No, she's not. Sadie. She's so cute. She in Jonah's room. Sadie. Sadie. She's hiding. I'm trying. The cat and octopus. I'm showing both. Is Sadie in here with you? No, no Sadie in here. Oh, what am I looking at? Sadie. Oh, goodness gracious. Cat's missing. Sadie. Sadie. Ugh. Huh. Well, I don't know where she is. She's usually in her cat bed. She missing. She didn't get stuck in the bathroom, did she? Sadie. No. Over there. Let me double check in here. Sadie. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. She's not in the closet. Oh, man. Sadie. Sadie. She's missing. She's missing. I, I've checked under every bed. She's not in her cat thing. I checked that bathroom. I didn't see her in that one. But I checked Gianna's room under Gianna's bed. I checked under that bed. Checked the beds to make sure she wasn't under the blankets. I checked. Yeah, I kind of moved that a little. There's no way she could have gotten out. You didn't leave the door open when you checked the mail, right? Okay. Where the hell is this cat? Well, I checked Gianna's room, but I didn't see her. And I checked under here. She does sometimes sleep behind Gianna's pillows. Or, wait, hold on. She does sleep under the blanket sometimes. Any Sadie under there, Nunny? No. No? No. Okay. Yeah, I checked. I checked in there, even under the bed. Hmm. Sorry, I'm missing chat. Hold on. Trying to find the cat. There's something right there. Hold on. Sadie. Oh, I don't see her. Has she? Oh, yeah, she had her cat food. Wow. We lost the cat. My mom would kill us. My mom will definitely kill us. Sadie. She's usually sleeping right in her cat thingy. Holy crap. Sadie. Sorry, guys. This is like really nerve wracking now. And she don't hide like this. Sadie. Sadie. Let me check the garage. Just in case she went out there. Sadie. Sadie. That's the cat. No, I don't know. There's no wall it could get into, but she's just a kitten. But let me check this closet. No, she can't get into that. Sadie. Sadie. Kitty, kitty. This is weird. I checked every. Oh, just check this bedroom closet. Sadie. Sadie. Is she in your dresser drawers or anything? Any of them open? Hold on, there's one open here. Sadie. She's going behind him, so don't close it. I won't close it, but just in case. Man. Sadie. You leaving beyond peace? Getting tenders, right? I gotta find my mom's cat. I gotta find my mom's cat. I can't find her. Oh. I don't know either. Would she normally come by now, though? Mom can get her to come out. Sadie, Sadie. Look. Not under there. I checked under the bed and everything. It's not behind there. Sadie. She's not in that closet. Sadie. Sadie, Sadie. Oh, damn. We lost the cat. Sadie. Whoops. Come here, Sadie. Shh, shh, shh. Sadie. What the hell? Not down there. It's not behind that door. Not down there behind that door. Not in that window. She get under this dresser? No. Oh, she can't get under there. No, she can't get under that one. Ow. I don't know what it is. I don't know either. Hold on, let me feel this blanket again. She's hiding good wherever she is. Holy crap. Here, kitty, 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 yeah. This is weird. Did you see her when we got back from the store? Yeah, it's awesome. Oh. I hear she was there. She was in her dresser drawers. She just jumped out. Hi, Sadie. Come on, kitty. You scared us. Come on, go ahead, girl. Go see Papa. Girl, I'm telling you. She was hiding in the dresser behind. She gets down behind the dresser drawer. Oh my goodness, Sadie. Let me shut. Could you imagine having to call mom and tell her, Dad, I shut the dresser drawers, but could you imagine having to call and tell mom we lost Sadie? I wouldn't be the one either. Sadie, here she is. That's Sadie. She's got gorgeous eyes. Hi, beautiful. We're worried about you. So you pat your eyes. See, even like it goes down like the middle of her eye, but then like the black also goes across the other side of her eye. Sadie, such a pretty kitty. Go away, Muslims. I'm so glad we found her. Oh, Dad. I about had a heart attack on that one. She's a good hider. And she's like, haha, you guys need to worry. She's like, worry about me, bitches. I'm not coming out. My ice melted. Boop. She's still a kitten, so she's a little skittish, but I'll try to boop. Hold on. So let's make it closer. She's eating treats right now. Sadie, you got treats? Come here. Get a treat. Get a treat. Boop. Boop, boop. Boop. It's so lovely. There we go. Boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Here's your other treat. Here's your other treat. Get it. Right here. Such a pretty girl. Oh, such a loving girl. Okay. No, thank you. No, thank you. She's up my dress. The warmest part, yeah. She's a sweet kitty. Yeah, I did the boops. Hold on. I'm gonna check my blood sugar real quick. Ah, good. We're doing good on that. Gonna get some ice out. Do you want a piece of ice, Sadie, to bat around? You want a piece of ice to get bat around? There you go. Get it. You had us all worried, Sadie. You find another treat? Yeah. What is that? Is that not the tree? You don't want it? You don't want that tree? All right, she ate all her treats. She's good. She's safe. We found her. We did it. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, Viking, that's so funny. Our cat we had of 17 years used to just like lick his dink. It would come out. And my dad nicknamed him Dink Dink. So like, and he used to go outside too, like in certain places we live, not all the time. We'd depend if we lived like close to the city, we didn't want him to get hit, so we wouldn't let him out. But if we lived out in the country, we'd let him out. And he used to be like, Dink Dink, come on, Dink Dink. Oh, a Persian. Yeah, my mom used to have a really, really beautiful Persian cat. Her name was Princess. She was like um gold colored or whatnot. I mean, no, white. She was like white colored. Yeah, Dink Dink was his name. Look at this one. This one's peeling off. It's gonna have to go off soon. That sucks. Look how white. Look how white I am. Like that's white, 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 white. My bra's hanging out. Yeah, my bra's hanging out. This dress fits weird too. Oh, my bad. I was just trying to show my how my dress fits weird, but yeah, my bad. Sorry about that. Free show. Oh, thank you. I know, right? I'm gonna have to put on a bathing suit and just sit in the shower and live stream from the shower. My poor brother. Don't worry. Karma's a bitch. And there's some evil karma going that bitch's way. Hell yeah. Those who live in glass houses should not throw stones. Oh, I don't care. Giggity, giggity. That's cool like that. Wise in, I know you like throwing stones, but you can throw them at like evil people's glass houses. Like busted, busted. Won't say the rest of the name, but I would Busted's glass house. Busted, you stupid cunt. I hope you watch my lives. I hope you know the whole internet. That's why you're on a channel where nobody talks to you. You go in there, say, hi, just checking in. 20 other people comment. They say nothing to you because they know what you're like. You're evil. You're an evil lady. You're just evil. Oh my gosh. The dogs are so weird. Yeah. So Gambit, it's like crazy. You know how you call like a red rocket, call it a red rocket, or like looks like lipstick, red lipstick because of the pointiness. That dog, he starts like gyrating and he's like weird. He doesn't know what he's doing. He'll just randomly start doing it and he'll look down and then he'll drop and he'll be like, what the fuck is this? But it is no lie. It comes out, it's about that long and that big around. And it looks like a fucking pickled sausage, like the red ones, like you can get like it. I'm like, this dog is hung, but like he gets dick juice everywhere. He constantly got to wash everything. But like it's retarded because like when he goes poop, we wipe his ass. Like we always wipe his ass after poop, but the dick juice. And then I think I heard even if I was to get him fixed, he'd still have dick juice everywhere. So like a female dog, it's good because if you get her fixed, I think she loses her period, so you don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. But like with a boy dog, there's dick juice everywhere. Yes, Dad. Absolutely. She's lucky I'm in New York, but listen, do you think she'll show up when she finds out? Do you think she'll show up to the court date? Because that'll be my chance. Like, I don't even think beating her up would phase her, but I'd like to do something like fucking pepper spray her just straight to the eyes so that, like, she has to deal with it for days. Because you know that shit, every time your face, after that, you shower and stuff, it like reactivates. It's so hard to get off of you. Because I've been pepper sprayed before. It sucks. Oh my God, Viking, they do that. Or like, I'll know when Gambit farts because he'll just all of a sudden go, and then I'll kind of put his face next to it, and then I'll get the smell, even if it's not loud. But like sometimes when he does his stretches and he puts his butt up in there, it'll be like poop, poop, poop. It's like, you nasty little bastard. Crop dustiness and all. Your dog disturbs me. Who, Gambit? Gambit disturbs you, but he's such a sweetheart. He does look like a little alien, though. Like, I've never been a fan of Boston Terriers. I've always thought they're ugly. They're barkers and da 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 da. But, they hear a noise and they bark. But he literally only barks if he has to go outside or if he wants you to throw the ball. And, but when he yawns, it's almost like the movie Beetlejuice where they open up their mouths. Like, it almost looks like he's just going to turn into like a little alien, like it's all gonna flip backwards and it freaks me out. It's like, oh, don't do that. I think she would because she could sit on her that side, the state side, like and because she likes to go to places where James is to just make him miserable. So I think she would show up there just to be able to see him and just the way she's acting, how vindictive she is, it just seems like it would be in her nature to be like, yeah, I want to be there. I want you to know that I put you there. Like, yeah. But I'm also worried that I don't want to cause waves, but like, I don't really talk about, but I think somebody else will be mad if I show up. You know who I'm talking about, Dad. But like, you know what I mean? Like, but I'll go unless it's going to cause issues, like, for the sense, like, nobody, being told, "Oh, you can't see the grandkids now," or something like that. But other than that, I will go as long as it doesn't cause any issues like that. Yeah, he does. He's so like, yeah, he does. He's like Alien or Invader Zim. If you Google Invader Zim, he looks like him. And his bug eyes, that bug eyes remind me of Ren and Stimpy. The dog that's eyes are always like this. It's like, oh, I miss my boy Gambit. He's such a good little turd, such a good snuggler. Yeah, he's too cute. Simpsons character, which one? Which Simpsons character? Yeah. Yep. And there was Pinky and the Brain, and then there were a lot of good cartoons. Like, do you guys remember what was it? After Dark or whatever, with like the shows like Daria, but like there were like Adult Swim After Dark, like the perverted cartoons, like weird shit. Good. That's what I'm saying, Dad, because I want to be there. Like, and I just don't want like to make any waves. But if you're cool with that, I'm cool with it. It's like it's not like it's out of the way or anything like that. It's like, it's literally the on the way there, and he is my twin brother. Like, we are family. Like, it's just, yeah. Killer Tomatoes, Super Ted, yes. TMNT, yes. I remember that. Oh yes. Do you guys remember the Toxic Crusaders? And Gem and the Holograms was one of my favorite. Um, Gosh, there were so many good like cartoons back in the day. And then there's that one Futurama. I didn't really get it into it too much, but I did. I wasn't at first a big Family Guy person, but then I fell in love with Stewie. Like, Mama, Mama, Mommy, Mommy. Like, always trying to. And then the dog gets the coke habit and stuff. It's so funny. They're not. No, they're not like they used to be at all. Beyond noise. Captain Planet. Yes. And who was it? Captain Caveman? Or was that, is that what his name was, Captain Planet? I used to watch Land of the Lost, like the old version, like before school and stuff when I was younger. Land of the Lost. Danger, Will. Danger, Will. That shit was cool. No, that sounds like anime. Is that anime? Beyond Your League? Thunderbirds, He-Man, yes. Yes, yes, yes. There was also Where in the World is Carmen San Diego? There was um what was that show? Conjunction something. Mr. Rogers, but if you're from Canada, they had Mr. Dress Up or something like that. Yeah. But oh, um dinosaurs, not the mama. Remember the Friday night lineup, like with the Not Your Mama, the Urkel show. Those were all cool to watch too. Unsolved Mysteries, that used to be good back in the day, actually creepy. Rescue 911 was great. We had a lot of good shows. Is it? I'll actually have to ask my youngest, because she's wicked into anime, and she'll probably know it because she watches like all anime. She might know it. But I used to watch Sailor Moon and the Powerpuff Girls. I had like the Powerpuff Girls like big watch, like when I was like 13 years old, and it would be like it's lunchtime and stuff like that. Yes, that was good. Do you remember when Robbie went through like his change and he was like howling at the moon? And I guess that was the cartoon's way of teaching us about puberty. So funny. Okay, I'll take a screenshot and I'll have to look it up. I took a screenshot, so I'll look it up. Yeah, Lost in Space. Danger, Will Robinson, Danger. I like that. I'm not gonna lie, I still watch like because I it's crazy. Like I still watch like The Rifleman. It's weird, I know. The Rifleman, and I like the one with like Big Haas, the brothers there. What is that one? Ponderosa or no? It's what what? Hold on. Hey, Dad. What's the western with like Big Haas, the brothers on it? What's the western with Big Haas, like the brothers on it? Bonanza. That's the one. Okay, yeah. Bonanza. Yeah, I like Bonanza. It's always something funny going on there. Viking House Charlie, you guys got any plans besides ravaging each other? You sexy lady, you. The legend Jim Carrey. Oh, I can't forget about him. He does a lot of movies. And that's another thing, like, I may not agree with his views and stuff, but I still like him as a person. Did you guys see the new Happy Gilmore too? Eminem was in it. He did a cameo in it. It was pretty cool. His wife was in it. His daughter Sadie was in it. But it seems like all his movies are on Netflix now. Like he signed everything over to Netflix or something. I don't know. You lurking, brother? Yeah, I know. I see you chit chatting it up. I'm watching it. It's all good and I appreciate it. Hello. I think that's a P, but hello to you. Not exactly sure how to pronounce that one, but Sunday. So Sunday fun day. I'd like to go find some water. Um, get out in the sun because only my legs and the top part of my body are tanned. I need to get like that underneath, and I need to get like my stomach area tanned. I'd like to even that out, and it's not like scorching here, so like that's good. But I definitely want to find like a body of water and do something like that. Yeah, I joined. I like went in there. The first thing I said this morning: does everybody have their shit frozen in their parchment? And I'm not sure his name, but Clown's like, mine's freezing as we speak. And I'm like, I'm gonna do mine at Target because I feel like they'd be more mortified. Like Walmart, that behavior is expected. Hello, Chris. How are you? Nice. Are you in New York? LJ, it's going great. How are you there, handsome? That's good to hear, Chris. I'm glad. Yeah. And then he passed out on us. That's going to end up being, that's going to end up being a bet he has to do probably. I wonder how much he would charge to actually do that bet. Yeah, he did. He's like, "Oh, I was asleep." Yeah, you were definitely sleeping. No, I've been here the whole time. Yes, you have been sleeping. You got a great group of friends there, Wisen. They're nice. I appreciate the invite. I had a good time. Oh, got ya. LJ, it is. I'm in upstate New York right now visiting family, and it's like, let me check the temperature. Hold on. It's 83, but there's like a little bit of a breeze that comes through, and it's kind of a cool breeze, but the sun is shining. Are you in like, are you on the East Coast, or are you up by Canada, or are you in like a scorching hot state like some of us? Absolutely was, and like that's good. I'm glad that's like it's perfect for you. Like it's a good it's a good group for you to be a part of. Out west, I get confused because like northeast, southwest. Oh, I was in Arizona for a year up until like 4 months ago, and then went to Texas, and I love there's moisture there, and I love that there's rain there. But man, I'll take that dry heat over the Texas moisture heat any day. Viking woman, seriously. I know I hate technology these days too. And I used to be so good at it. But yeah, you definitely should. I can't wait for you to go live. Like, I bet it is hot in the West. Yeah, dad's still there in Arizona. Dad is still there in Arizona. I see on the news, some guy broke into like an alligator place in Florida somewhere. And the workers came in the next day and they kind of knew something like happened, like someone broke in, and 12 Nile crocodiles. They found Crocs shoes, amazingly, and a pair of shorts, and there was blood and stuff. But at first they thought it was a joke, but there was blood and stuff, and they were saying even 12 Nile crocodiles could not devour a whole human body in that little bit of time frame. And I guess somebody reported him like he was just in his boxers and he was bleeding, and he tried saying, "Oh, I was attacked by a wild crocodile or whatever," like just a random one. But they put two and two together. No, he broke in. Like, I don't know how he escaped with his life. James is in jail. His ex brought up false charges on him, and Sunday he called me. He was just having a bit of a rough day, and we talked for a little bit. He was headed to a Walmart just to hang out, chill out for a little bit. And he was supposed to call me back. I didn't hear anything from him. And I guess his car broke down. And I don't know how, but somehow the police ended up showing up. And they said he had two felony warrants. And he hasn't even been with this girl for 4 months. So they're all fake charges. And so he got locked up. And at like 1 in the morning, I missed it. I had a call. So he had called me. And I feel really like I want to cry because I feel really bad because I wasn't awake and I missed his call. And I haven't been able to talk to him since. But dad's going to have to tell me how to do it so I can put money on books so he can call me. Yeah. And what's really scary is like James is a very tough man and stuff like that. But he loves dad and he loves dad a lot. And his fear now is he's not going to see his father on the outside ever again. And like that shit breaks my heart, especially for dad and him. But I am Viking. I am gonna go to his court date. Dad's gonna pick me up, so I'll go to court so he at least sees that. And yeah. So if you guys see a bitch named Beautifully Broken, but I call her Busted Broken on any of these channels, she tries to go on these channels, get sympathy, not even sympathy, but just to get people to talk to her. And like nobody talks to her. And that's before anybody even knew the type of person she was. Like she's just evil. She's ruined the life for James, for dad, for James's children. Like his children are still young. I mean, baby James is like 7 or 8 years old and Charlie is like 9 going on 30. She's a little spitfire. I love her. Unfortunately, we got to give as much proof as we can, but like the state picked up the charges, which is this is what I'm saying is wrong with the system. There's no proof, there's no nothing. It's just hearsay, but the state picked up the charges. So now we've got to prove to the state that they have no case because literally you guys a lot of you guys started following James from here because she had stolen his account. He got it back, she restole it, locked him out of it, so we got his subs back up. You guys saw him every single day. He was with his children. He was at home minding his own business, going on live. Hasn't seen the bitch in 4 months, but she's got these amazing charges like put out. And the fact that the state picks it up with no proof, disgusting. I don't know, like Viking, it's been one thing after another with this girl. Like she just like any channel he would go on, she would like stalk him. She literally the day before he got arrested was on his channel, like trying to talk to him. And then yesterday, and he just ignores her because the type of person she is. But he is a sweetheart because, like, when I found out she started stalking the channels he goes to that were like his outlets, he's like, "Oh, if that's my ex." Well, they're still married. He's like, "But that's my ex." And I was like, "Okay, so how do you want me to tread?" Like, because I know she's like crazy. I knew a little bit. And he was like, "Don't be mean to her." He's like, "If she needs to talk to somebody, whatever." Still being nice and looking out for her, but yet she just is fucking evil. Evil, evil, evil. So if anybody is still, don't unsubscribe from James's account, even his Gucci hairnet. That's his new account. But if you are subscribed to his old account, don't unsubscribe to it because she stole it. And I'm waiting to see if she's gonna go in there and change the name and start using it as her own account so she can go live and try to grift and get money from people. Like, I don't trust her, like, not at all. Yeah, she literally, like, you weren't invited. She literally is like stalker status. And then yesterday she was on a channel trying to get sympathy, saying, "Oh, I'm having such a rough day." Da 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 da. Rough bitch. You're having a rough day. You just took a man's freedom away because he doesn't want to be with you. Like, but everybody ignores her. So, like, I don't know what the fuck. It's like these people these days on the internet that just lie and lie and lie. It's ridiculous. Hello, Rizard. How are you? Sorry, I was ranting. Let's see if anybody else I need to say. Yeah. But if you're new here, subscribe, turn on all notifications. Um, Everybody, the reason why this screen is different is because I do leave my things open if people want to come up and say hello. However, I do have to know you first, like at least meet you in Discord and know you're not going to come on here and do some weird, like inappropriate stuff. But um, could someone type in chat all lowercase Medusa period 207 and then a space Discord handle so they know that so I could pin it, please? Um, I'll never say my body count because that's why I don't have teardrops under my eyes. I plead the fifth. I'm not going to tell you how many people I've murdered, but I'll put you on that list, Chris Howard. Oh, no, not you, Chris Howard. Sorry. Top G. Thank you so much, Wise, and I appreciate you so much, little brother. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, Viking, I'm sorry. That happens to a lot of people. If you can't get back in it, you just have to make a new one. Right? I know, Chris. I'm so sorry. I read that. I like my eyes were like, ugh, because I am half blind. My dog ate my glasses, and I had to get more. Get my glasses. Yeah, I believe you can just make a new one. And if you did it with your phone number, I believe you can put in your phone number and have a code sent to your phone and go in that way and redo your password. But Wisen is really smart with that stuff. He's always up to help. I am drinking on Diet Pepsi because I love to chew ice. But Sunday we got to get out and do something fun together because it's just weird me just sitting around talking like this live. Like you know, it's weird. Which I normally do, but at least I go feed the turtles and like pick up the trash around the area. And that's more content than me just rambling on. You did, Dad. I've never had Crown. I've never even tried Hennessy. It's weird. But I'm a type 1 diabetic, and alcohol like that raises my blood sugar super high. But the beat boxes, I found those taste like Kool-Aid. They'll knock you on your ass. They don't raise my blood sugar. If anything, it gets lower. Let's go gambling. Where is the closest? Uh, the closest casino. I don't even know where that would be. I'm in upstate New York right now. I know there's one on the Mohawk Reservation, but that's like a 3-hour drive from here. Not not sure how far Oneida is, or in Oneida or whatever it's called. Um, I'm not sure if they have casinos in Saratoga. I think Saratoga is more of like racing, ra- um, Beach Crown. I know, Dad. Are you excited? Who's going with you, Melissa or Carolita? I sound Southern. Wow, that's crazy because I'm actually from the coast of Maine. So usually I try to not use my accent. I try to get rid of it. But usually people make fun of me for saying like lobster or khakis or remote controller or idea or antenna. Yeah. Hi, Pia. How are you? You still getting ready for the date? All right, beyond your league. Enjoy that. Yeah. But it comes simple if I seriously want to just like talk, and if I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go up to Beantown. I'm gonna park my car, head over to the harbor, have some lobster and some clams, and but I've really learned to drown out that accent a lot because it gets made fun of a lot. Pia, good. What time is your date tonight? I'm excited you're going bowling. Oh, you're taking them both, Dad? Damn. Are they both down with that? Admir, hello. Welcome to the live. Well, thank you, Chris. It was always something I got made fun of, like going to other places, like especially when I used to go down and visit my father in Florida. Like I had, because I was younger, so I had a really much stronger accent, and people used to be like, why do you always say like stuff with ah and not r? And then why do you use ours where they're not needed? And I'm like, I don't know. Nice. Hello, Wolfgang. Welcome to the live. Yeah, enjoy your sleep. Think we're gonna do some grilling. I'm gonna check in with my dad to see actually after this cigarette. I'm gonna see. Mm. Have you guys ever had Chinese sausage? It's like red. It's so good and like it's so awesome grilled. I love it. And you can only get it like in the north, right? And also that the like vindictiveness that comes along with it. Viking woman, it's like insane. Like people can't handle reduction. It's not over to the fat lady sings. Red Rover, Red Rover, or Red Rover, make wise and bend over. I don't know who Stray Kids is. I'll show you. You've never had it, Viking. It's so good. It's almost like a teriyaki flavor, but not. It's like, oh, it's so good. Search it up. I can't. Hold on. You look like I. Is it IN from Stray Kids or is it I from Stray Kids? I'm gonna look it up and it's gonna be like something terrible. Let me see. I'll look it up real quick. No, they're Asian. They're a band. I look Asian. What? And I look like a dude. That dude looks hotter than me, though. Yeah, no. Mine too, Dad. I do too. I've heard the same thing, and I've heard the ones with the biggest are usually some white men and then Puerto Ricans. And I heard the smallest are Mexican and Chinese or Asians. Hello, David. Welcome to the live. Let me see what time Dad wants to start grilling. Hey, Dad. When do you want to start grilling? Well, I'm thinking we better get going right now, no? Yeah. Um, hot dogs. Do you grill the? Mom has those patties, right? So it's not real hamburgers, but you can grill those. Okay. And we got the Chinese sausage out. Alrighty. We're gonna start grilling. I'm gonna charge up my phone. Thank you all for hanging out, and Oh yeah, I gotta show you guys the Chinese sausage. Anyways, like I said, you can only get it in like the northern states and stuff. Where is it? It's right here. Um, oh, it smells so good. I can smell it already. Hold on. But that's Chinese sausage. So, but I'm gonna let you all go for now. Charge up my phone. Hodges. I will. Dad, you're such a badass. That's so funny. But I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Remember, subscribe, turn on all notifications, hit that thumbs up, and we'll be back in a little bit. Much love.